He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but... See, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger. Performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, rawr, and they're like, and this kid's like, mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man. I'm not gay, but I am not above checking out a dude. I'm serious. Like, if I'm at the beach and there's some super fucking, like, just yoked dude there, I'll be like, hey, nice. Very nice. What's your protein intake like? What do you do? Cardio and lift? Of course. And then a hot chick will walk by and I'll go, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? I think the gayest I ever was in February. That's when I did my shows in Los Angeles and Brad Pitt came to my show. Look, I do not know what year he was born or how many infants he consumes in a week, but that man is stunning, all right? He came into my dressing room. I couldn't make eye contact. Do you understand? Like, I was like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? He goes, look at me. I was like, no. He goes, come on. I said, shut up. He goes, you want to give me a kiss? I was like, yeah. And he goes, do it. I'm like, I got a kiss. What? It wasn't gay. We took a bath later. That was gay, but... Dude, having kids makes you do crazy shit. I'm not even proud of some of the things I've done, all right? Last year, this was the first time I ever had somebody bully one of my kids. I didn't respond well. This is what I took my older son to a park. He was 2.5. The cutest little fucking kid. And he walks into the park and he walks up to a playground set. And as he walks up to it, he steps on it. And an older kid, meaning 4, he goes, you can't play with that. That's mine. And I go, I'll kick your chest through your back. And he goes, what? And I go, I'll stomp you out right now. So he's crying, I'm laughing, everybody's gathered around, right? You can't do that. You can't do anything to a shitty kid. You can curse a lot around them. Not to them. That's an important distinction. Around them, and then you fantasize about them repeating it at home and getting in trouble, and that's very satisfying, all right? But, you know, you got to put rhythm to it or they won't remember because they're just dumb fucking kids. So you got to be like, shit, piss, motherfucker, count my balls, lick my dick, eat my ass. And the kid will be like, what's that? Be like, go tell your mom. That's what that is. As they walk by, you can get in one accidental hit. I've tried it, but it's got to, as they're passing, you know, like that, and then they'll be like, shit, piss, motherfucker. He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but... See, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger. Performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, rawr, and they're like, and this kid's like, mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man. The hardest I've ever seen him laugh, it's not even close. It's when he flushed my car keys down the toilet. It was my fault, I guess. I didn't hang them up. I put them on the coffee table that I also bought, and I was laying on the couch, you know, it was a long day. I see his little ass come in the room, see the keys, and he's like... And I go, no, don't. And he picks them up and he goes, chase me. Down the hall. I go, okay. I give him a head start. He's 3. When I stand up, I see him dip into the bathroom. I'm like, no. And when I get there, and I lose my shit. I don't yell at him. I'm just yelling at my life, you know? I'm like, fuck! No! Fuck! And when I turn, he's like, that's what I'm talking about right there.
But we as a nation, we have been traumatized by these horrific laws and people being imprisoned for having weed. And it highlights the absurdity of not only it having been illegal and so crazy for so many years, but also highlights how the next generation will not believe our stories about it at all. There's a 0% chance they will understand what we're talking about. It'd be like trying to tell a kid now, like, hey, you know, pigeons used to deliver messages to people. They'd be like, the fuck are you saying right now? It'll be the same thing. I'm gonna sit my son down one day and be like, you know, when I was your age, to get weed, I almost died. And he'll be like, why? Was 7-Eleven on fire or something? They didn't sell it at 7-Eleven. Daddy used to get in cars with strangers. Where are we going? Chill out, all right. It's 3-hour round trips to buy weed. And if you're like, oh, what kind of weight were you moving? $20 worth of marijuana? That kind of major shit? I bought weed from a dude in a standalone trailer one time. Not a trailer park, a solo trailer. The most terrifying housing situation that exists. Like where other trailer people were like, get the fuck out of here. They kick him out. I just walk up to that shit, 15. And this dude's like, you trying to get a sack? I was like, oh shit, yeah. He goes, we could go do that. I was like, all right, cool. And he goes, we just need to go get it. I was like, you don't fucking have it? Isn't that your sole responsibility? So I tried to play cool. I was like, all right, let's go get it. He goes, I'll go get it. You stay here and watch my place. And I was like, okay. And he goes, there's a .357 and a shotgun on my bed. Anybody comes in here, blast them. Inside, paralysis. But what I said was, that's what's up. Like, yeah, man. And then he stopped at the door and he goes, but don't shoot my mom. I go, can we get a description before we agree to terms?
What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, my mom. So, here's how I stopped arguing with her. I hope if you're in a similar situation with a parent, you have an epiphany the way I did. Here's the circumstance, right? She calls me late last year. There were fires in LA. And she goes, Tommy. She's not local, if you don't know yet. If you're like, why does she talk so fucking weird? She's from South America, Peru, to be specific, okay? So she calls me, and she goes, Tommy. And I go, yeah. She goes, the fires, they are bad? And I go, yeah. Usually they're good, but this is a bad one. And she goes, people are dying? I go, if they're in the fire, yeah. It's fire. And she lives in Florida, so she goes, you have fires, we have hurricanes. People are dying everywhere. And I go, it sounds like you have the news on. Is there anything else you want to report? And she goes, I think it's happening for a reason. And I go, it is. They're called weather patterns. And she goes, no. I think God is trying to send us a message. That's what I go. I go, what's the message? She goes, I think he's trying to tell us to be better people. And you know when somebody says something and you can feel with certainty that you're going to argue with them? Like as words leave their lips, you're like, I'm going to light you up pretty hard. I could feel seething anger growing, and I could hear my own argument in my head. I could hear my own voice say, you mean to tell me that our all-knowing and all-loving and all-present God is setting people on fire and drowning them in hurricanes so that we hug more? This is the stupidest shit I have ever heard in my entire life. But right before I said it, I had that moment. I had that thought where I go, what is the point? Why argue with this demon woman, you know? Just let Lucifer's sister have her way. You're not going to change her mind. So for the first time in my life, I took a deep breath and I just went, yeah, I could see why he would do that. Hope he stops killing us. Ha 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 ha. And she knew. She goes, what? I go, you make a good point. And she goes, why are you doing this? Why are you meaning why aren't you arguing with me? I go, Mom, I don't know. Who cares? You're right. I'm wrong. So what? And she goes, Tommy, do you know what? I go, what? She goes, I always knew you were a little bitch, Tommy. And I go, what? And she goes, ciao, puto. And she hung up the phone.
But it's wild when you find out something new after knowing people that long, you know? I've known these guys like 25, 30 years. And I found out last week, so 25 years into these friendships, that I'm the only one who eats ass in that entire group. Isn't that crazy to you? Like, I guess I'm friends with a bunch of third graders? I don't know, like... One of the guys is newly in love, too, Justin, newly in love. And usually newly in love people are really on board, you know, because everything's rainbows and butterflies for them. Like, every day Justin's like, ha ha ha, I'm in love. I go, that's great. Did you eat her ass? And he's like, no.
Has gotten way too aggressive these days. It's way too aggressive. You know where it's at? 80s porn. Yeah. Go to your dad's drawer. Pull out a VHS. Watch an 80s porn. That's when porn was fun and exciting and consensual. And they had... 80s porn had fun little plot lines like, I've lost all my pants! What am I gonna do with this cock? And then some girl will be like, you can keep it in here for a week. And these days, it's all choking and spit in my mouth, spit in my eye. Everyone's spitting on everybody. And the titty slapping. Right? Not cool. Not sexy. No. Do you like having your titties slapped? No. You like it like that. Right? Or even like if it's from behind, like a. But I like. Stop slapping titties. That's where mama's milk comes from, alright? That's what this show's all about. That's what I want you to leave with today. My message for 08. To change America. Stop slapping titties. Thank you guys very much.
I swear to God, there's no more liberating and fun thing to do in this world than scream in your best aggressive black guy voice. Holy shit. So much fun. I highly recommend you do it. Not if you're black. If you're black, you already do it. But if you're white, do it. Do it in public. Do it where there are black people. And here's a little secret. If you do it well,
there's a possibility that a black guy will yell back in return. I do it all the time. I live in Los Angeles. Pick your spot. I go to Crenshaw. There's never a shortage there. I do. I hang back and I go, "Hey, yeah!" Sometimes a black guy will go, "Sup, D?" I did it to Big Daddy Kane one time. I swear to God. I swear, hand to God. If you don't know who Big Daddy Kane is, you can go fuck yourself, okay? I was standing on Sunset Boulevard. A limousine pulled up. Like, for Sunset? Really? All right. A limo pulled up, like, I don't know, 30 feet from me. I was just like, all right, see the door open. Who's getting out of this limo? Expecting like a bachelor party or some shit. Fucking Big Daddy Kane. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And something just took over, you know? The spirit grabbed me. And I was like, "Sup, Kane?" And his head whipped around. He was like, "You?" I was like, "Oh, that wasn't me, man." Somebody over there did that shit. That wasn't me. If you ever see Big Daddy Kane, please do the same shit to him. Every week, it's another city for me. I get asked the same questions every week by people. Are people the same everywhere? No. Some places suck and they have shittier people. I just gave you a sociology degree. How about that? You like that? Here's one universal truth about people, though. This one is true, and that is that everybody just wants to connect. It doesn't matter where you go or what language you speak, people just want to connect. And you know when you have chemistry with somebody. You know if you're like, I want to hang out with this person, or I want to date this person, or I want to harness this person to the bottom of my big rig and drive them around for a while and bury them 18 miles west of Lake Worth, and when I drive by, I'll get a boner. We all have these thoughts, right? Sometimes there's nothing there, and people try to force a connection. I think that shit's rude. I'm checking in a hotel a few weeks ago. The guy comes from behind the counter. He goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Los Angeles." And he goes, "Yeah, I got family in Denver." And I was like, "What a coincidence." And he goes, "Yeah, they got a furniture store." And I was like, I like to sit on furniture. We're 2 for 2. I have shoes on. Do you have shoes on? Do you like to walk around? Let's fucking party. There's nothing there. Sometimes there's nothing there, and that's okay. You're not supposed to connect with everybody on the planet. That would be absurd. You should embrace that. I've been doing this. You should do this too. Next time you're at a bar or you're just out walking around and somebody goes, "Hey man," just go, "Nope. I'm all friended up." And if they're like, "I just want to know what time it is," be like, "I only tell my friends what time it is." He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but see, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger, performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, "Rawr," and they're like, and this kid's like, "Mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man." The hardest I've ever seen him laugh, it's not even close. It's when he flushed my car keys down the toilet. It was my fault, I guess. I didn't hang them up. I put them on the coffee table that I also bought. And I was laying on the couch, you know, it was a long day. I see his little ass come in the room, see the keys, and he's like, and I go, "No, don't." And he picks them up, and he goes, "Chase me. Down the hall." I go, "Okay." I give him a head start. He's 3. When I stand up, I see him dip into the bathroom. I'm like, "No." And when I get there, and I lose my shit. I don't yell at him, I'm just yelling at my life, you know?